All right, so today I am going to be looking at a product that I think is very, very interesting. And I'm going to be talking about some of the interesting things about that product. So, the product in question is this brand right here, which is called Beast. Oh, I nearly said Beast Gear. Beast Bites. So, this product, right, is creatine gummies. So, if you've not seen these, creatine gummies is something that's absolutely popped off in probably the last 12 months. It's basically a more convenient way of taking creatine. If you don't know what creatine is, it's a supplement that people use when they go to the gym. Now, this brand in particular has caught my eye because they are one of the top selling creatine gummies on Amazon. But if you look at this, it's a little bit weird, right? Because they've only got 110 reviews. Now, historically, if you've watched any content on YouTube about Amazon FBA, you will hear gurus talk about numbers of reviews reflecting, the level of competitiveness in a niche and all that good stuff. So I'm going to dive into how this brand, or one of these brands, has managed to do over $200,000 a month. They've launched a product that's now doing over $200,000 a month with almost no reviews. Now, how is that possible in the supplement space, which is very, very competitive? And then I want to talk about how you can actually do the same thing, right? So first of all, let's have a look at the product. So it's a really nice listing. It's a US sourced product, creatine gummies, whatever. They do a great job of the branding. But exactly how are they getting to the top of the sales for a niche like this? Now, the way that they are doing this is easily found if you take a look at the keywords that they rank for. So, if you've got Helium-10, which if you haven't, check out the video description. We've got a 20% discount, I think. If you've got Helium-10, what you can do is you can click on this down here, which is the keywords part, right? And this is going to load up Cerebro. Now, Cerebro is part of Helium-10 where you can see what keywords any product ranks for. So I can go to this product and I can see which keywords customers are typing to find this product. Now, the interesting thing is that when you do that and you filter, you can see that one of the top keywords that they rank for is actually their own brand name. So this is where it gets interesting. 10,000 people, or nearly 11,000 people every single month are searching for this brand, Beast Bites, right? So what you can see is Beast Bites here, 10,000 people a month are searching for that. And if you go to this graph, which will show you the historic trend, you will see that nobody was searching for this at all, literally zero, until about, until about August 2023, and then it started going up to 300, 400, whatever, and then boom. All of a sudden, you've got these huge spikes, and now you've got over 10,000 people a month searching for this product. Now, this, guys, is how you win at Amazon FBA in 2024, is by launching a product and at the same time as you rank in organically. So you can see this top keyword here is creatine gummies. 83,000 people search for creatine gummies, which is the main keyword. And as you can see, like I said, this is a niche that's exploded over the past 12 months. It didn't really exist that the beginning of 2022, which is only 2 years ago. It didn't really exist. These products didn't really exist yet. And now it's absolutely booming with, at the peak, 138,000 people searching for this product, for these types of products. What the clever people or the clever brands have done is they've not just tried to rank organically for creatine gummies. What they've done is they've created branded search, which is what you see here with Beast Bites. What you will also see here with Create Creatine Gummies, which is another brand that's really popular. They've got great sort of visual branding. So you can see these guys here at the top, 2,000 plus bought. They're actually quite expensive, $50. The reason why they can get away with being so expensive is because they have so much branded search. So they've got 12,000 people searching for their brand. And again, if you look, they didn't always have that. At some point, nobody was searching for the brand. Even, March 2023, nobody was searching for this, and all of a sudden it's gone up. So how are these companies doing this? And why is it interesting for you as a beginner or an existing Amazon seller? So I'm going to tell you. It's your bloody lucky day. So the way that these companies are doing this is one of a few ways. And one of them is through TikTok. Now, if you come over to TikTok, I want to show you a couple of examples, right, of brands that have done this very well. One of the main brands to do this very well is Tabs Chocolate. Now, if you search Google, go Tabs Chocolate, what you'll see is the brand page obviously pop up. You're going to see the website. Basically, what this is like an aphrodisiac sex chocolate, right? And the way that this brand absolutely took off is through TikTok. So if you search Tabs Chocolate on TikTok, what you're going to see is tons and tons of videos. Now, obviously, this product is a little bit sort of risque, right? You can imagine a sex chocolate being relatively easy to make a viral video for because it's just an interesting product. It's not really something that you see every single day, right? So what you'll see is tons and tons of videos created by people that are getting affiliate income for making these videos. So all of these people that I mentioned in the brand, these are all affiliates of Tabs Chocolate, and they're all making money every time they drive sales to the brand. Now, what happens when you do this on TikTok as a brand is people see it on TikTok, and then they come to Amazon, and they search on Amazon. So if we search Tabs Chocolate on Amazon, you can see all of the people every single month searching for this product. So Tabs Chocolate, 37,000. And if you look, you can see over time, nobody was really searching it, and then boom, it explodes. And if we go on and actually look at Tabs Chocolate at the top, the actual reviews for this product are awful. 2.7 out of 5 stars, right? But you've still got over 5,000 people every single month. $164,000 are being spent just on this one listing. And again, the reason is because people are seeing it on TikTok and then they're going over to Amazon and they're buying it. Now, on top of doing that on TikTok, people, brands like Tabs Chocolate, like the creatine example I showed you, like Beast Bites, they are using meta ads. They're using Facebook ads to drive awareness, and then those people that see those ads on Facebook or on Instagram are then going over to Amazon and they're searching for the brand name. Now, this is what we're doing right now with our brand. And if you're watching this and you're a complete beginner and it seems a little bit overwhelming and you think there's no way that I could do that, just start learning about it now. Start understanding how this sort of stuff works. You don't have to do this to have success on Amazon, but if you really want to crush it long term, this is one of the essential things that you're going to need to do super long term with your brand is actually build presence and brand awareness off of Amazon. You need to do the TikTok stuff. You need to do the meta ads because people see all of that stuff and then they go and search for your brand on Amazon. And you no longer have to try and compete for these big keywords. You just have people directly searching for your brand and for your products like Tabs Chocolate and like these creatine bites. Now, the big question is, if you're a beginner and you don't have a brand, then how can you do this and how can you find, opportunities to also do this? Now, the way that you can do that is using a tool that I absolutely love called Exploding Topics, right? So Exploding Topics is basically a load of data aggregated that shows trends. Now, all of these brands that I've shown you, apart from Tabs Chocolate, this wasn't really built on an existing trend. This was just a viral product that was really well marketed. But the rest of these products like creatine gummies, these are all trends that have emerged over the past couple of years. And what these companies have done really well is they've positioned themselves in the right place at the right time with the right product and the right brand in order to ride these trends. So if we take a look at the search data for creatine gummies, like I showed you before, nobody was really searching for this until around 12 months ago. Like it really wasn't a thing, right? So if you use a tool like Exploding Topics, you can start to see and find these emerging trends, and then you can bring your product to market and you can do all of this viral marketing around it using TikTok, using meta ads, and you can build a big brand and do really well and make a lot of money for yourself. An example down here is this company called Space Goods. So Space Goods is a nootropic. It's a mushroom nootropic brand based in the UK. So if you search for it, it's got this really distinct branding, really cool branding. Oops, sorry, I just clicked on your ad. I didn't mean to do that. This is owned by a guy called Matt Kelly. Matt's got a YouTube channel, really interesting guy, really smart guy. Go and check it out if you're interested in learning more about the brand and everything. But this is a brand basically where they use a coffee replacement. So it's like a mushroom powder that's got, different herbs in there, all of these different things. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but all I know is it's a coffee alternative that gives you energy, right? So you don't get the crash from the caffeine, all of that type of stuff. But Space Goods wasn't a unique idea that the owner, Matt, he didn't just think of this product and create this product. This was based on brands that already existed in the space. So what the guys at Space Goods noticed is a huge trend, which was mushroom coffee. So if you're using a tool like Exploding Topics, right? And let's have a look, trends database, mushroom coffee. So what a tool like this allows you to do is it allows you to identify trends that are happening that you can jump onto, like I said, right? So Matt at Space Goods noticed that mushroom coffee was something that was absolutely trending. So like, obviously, if you came into this down here, right, and you got in before this huge uprise and this huge upwards trend in searches, and you position yourself in the right way, like Matt at Space Goods did with this brand, then you could have made a lot of money. Because in the US, there was already a brand absolutely killing it, a brand like this, Mudwater. So it's not as if what Matt did was completely come up with a new product. He identified a trend, and then he created a product in the UK. He did all the branding around it, the Facebook ads, everything else. And now this brand is doing £8 million a year, basically. I think this is the biggest one in the US, Mudwater, bit of a weird, quirky name. But that's essentially all that's happened. It's not a new made-up product that he's created himself in a lab somewhere. It's identifying a trend, bringing your own version of that, and getting in at the right time. So for me, this is really interesting for Amazon FBA sellers, because for me, this is almost like level 10 Amazon, right? You're no longer just doing private label Amazon, buying something from Alibaba and putting a logo on it, which you can definitely do well with still. But what you're doing now is a little bit more sophisticated than that. You're using tools like Exploding Topics to find trends. You can identify trends, macro trends in society where people are starting to search for different things. They're starting to become aware of different trends and different things that are happening, like mushroom coffee, because people are getting way more health conscious. You can identify those things. And then if you know how to launch products on Amazon, but you also know how to do viral marketing using influencers and using meta ads and stuff like that, then you can create massive brands. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about this and a good example of it, go to our channel and search. Don't search Honest FBA if you're already on the channel, but basically go to our channel and then look at this video that I did a couple of months ago, where I outlined this entire strategy of how people are doing this with TikTok. So this is by a guy called Robert Oliver. I outline everything in this video. So now you've watched this video, go and watch this one, because it's actually, I put a lot of effort into this video. Only got 3,500 views, so hopefully this video is going to help bump it up. But yeah, hope you find that one interesting. Bit of an unscripted one. Rambled on a little bit. But for me, that's really interesting stuff. So hopefully you think the same. Now go and watch this video. Peace.